Cataract surgery day. Get up at 5 a.m. for breakfast, 1 slice of dry toast, 3 ounces of apple juice. Just before surgery, the doctor will mark which eye he's going to operate on. During surgery, the doctor says, watch the lights. After surgery, they give you a new pair of shades to wear home, and now I'm a video star. Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch and the mess on the desk. Welcome, welcome. As promised, I came into the studio, I sat down, I'm working on my cataract surgery page, and yepers, I didn't touch the mess on the floor. No way, no. Important thing to do here, yepers. Had to finish my page. So that's what I've been doing, and I just want to show you what I've done, and I've got one little bit more to go. So come on along. Well, I only have one little small thing left to do. And you might remember I was thinking about just putting some kind of border across the bottom of the page and cover up the cornflakes and the book that Tony the Tiger was reading there, so that I would have something creepy to match what I put on the journaling cards. And then I got to thinking, Tony the Tiger without cornflakes does not make any sense, no. And he's got his glasses on, and he does look like he wants to read something. So I decided that I would take, remember that picture of Edgar Allan Poe I showed you yesterday? And I looked at him and I went, oh, Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. He's an author. So why not put that picture of him on the book? Right? So he's reading Edgar Allan Poe. So what I'm doing right now is I got to make the back here, right? It's a little hard to fit him on the card because this is the card he was on, right? So I took his face for the front of the book, and now I want to take his signature for the back of the book. Just the right one. Make sure I've got the right one here. No, that's not it. It didn't look like it. Where'd it go? It was here a minute ago. Okay, there's the right one. There's the right one. So that's got to go about to there, I think. So what I did is I put a piece of tracing paper over the book so that I can get the shape of the book cover like that. That looks pretty good. A little cornflake sticking up in the corner here. Make some room for that. Oh, that'll be good enough. Good enough, good enough. Okay, so I have Edgar's face on the cover. So this is kind of like, yes, this is kind of like a dark Tony the Tiger. Do you remember Winnie the Pooh when he went into the public domain? Everybody came out with these Dark Winnie cartoons. Dark Winnie the Pooh cartoons, because he's now in the public domain and you can use his image. Wow, that's how long Winnie the Pooh's been around, right? In the public domain. Trim this down. Well, I've got a dark Tony the Tiger. Reading Edgar Allan Poe, not the life of Jesse Owens, no. This Tony the Tiger is not into sports, no. He's into a little bit of the macabre, yes. This Tony the Tiger is into a little bit of the macabre, and he's reading Edgar Allan Poe, and that actually goes in the other way, doesn't it? Doesn't bow out, it actually bows in a little bit. Not going to be perfect, but that's okay. It will be possum perfect, which means wonky. Don't worry about it. you'll get the idea, right? So we're going to glue this down. But you see, I got this space up here. I might want to do something with that. I might want to put something there. I'm going to find a small image and put it there. Okay, does that still look like a book? I think so. Oh, what about the spine? Should we do something on the spine there too? Well, I got this. Oh, I got a raven on here. Ooh. I got a raven. I don't think I can fit the word curious. I could probably fit this raven. Let me just trim him up. Oh, I could put this right over Edgar's signature. Are you an Edgar Allan Poe fan? Did you read The Telltale Heart and all the other Poe stories? I love the Poe stories. All right. Maybe we can cover up this spine. Need something dark. Dark. Oh, here's a scrap. Okay. I take a tracing paper and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because I cut the other thing a little short. So we'll just go a little bit bigger like that and make a little piece there. Cut that out. Now we went to a Halloween event, Mount Hope Winery in Pennsylvania, where they have the Renaissance Fair. And it's a Victorian mansion, right? And you go from room to room, and in each room they had, like a period actor, and the actor would tell you the story, not read from the book. They had the entire story memorized, and they would just sit there, stand there, kind of walk around and tell you the story like it was just a story they were telling you, right? It wasn't like they memorized the whole story and they were reciting it. No, they sort of, they just got into character and told you the story. Oh, it was so good. And then you'd go to the next room. You're like in a little group of people, and there would be a different actor in that room. And then they would tell you another story. It was amazing. They also do the Christmas Carol, right? Charles Dickens, The Christmas Carol, another period piece. And you go from room to room and they do the story of the Christmas Carol. Now, we didn't get to that one, but that is actually one of Mr. Possum's favorite. He loves the old one. The old one. Okay, overcompensated just a little too much. But that's okay, because you can cut it down easier than you can make it bigger. And he watches the old one with Albert Finney, I think it is. Albert Finney. Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton, and The Christmas Carol are two of our holiday classics here at Soggy Bottom. Although I like to watch the whole Harry Potter, but that kind of makes Mr. Possum crazy. Because we've watched it so many times. Oh, yes. Tony the Tiger reading Edgar Allan Poe. Look at that. Oh, Possum Patty, that was such a clever idea. All right, now, in the pocket, in Tony the Tiger's pocket, well, the Surgery Center blue card kind of goes with the page. But now that Tony the Tiger is reading Edgar Allan Poe, everything else makes sense. Everything else is going to make sense. Yes, this is a clash of cultures. Dark Tony the Tiger. So I've got all the journaling done and all the cards completed, and here they are. So I made this yesterday and I put the paper on there and I just wrote a little bit of a story. So I don't know why it took me so long to write this down, but I did want to put this in the journal. And it's just a little story of what happened during the surgery, right? So the first surgery was March the 6th. Yep, I got my dates. I can throw out that calendar page now. And when you go in, they cover your face. You're all covered up except for your one eyeball, the one they're going to operate on, which they mark with, oh, I should put a little star here, right? Because that's what they do. They mark the eye that they're going to operate. They come in with a pen and they draw on your face. Oh, I had a picture of that too. I had a picture of that. Oh, maybe that's in one of the shorts, right? But they put a little mark up here, like this is, right? They kind of sketch on your head, like this is the eye. This is the eye that the surgery has to be done on. Okay, back to the story. So you're laying on the table and you're all covered, with those surgical sheets, and except for that one eye they're going to operate on, and they're telling you, look at the light, the light that's straight ahead, right? Look at the light. They give you an IV. They give you, I think, a little bit of something to make you relax a little bit during the surgery. Of course, the eyeball is numb, so you can't feel anything, but you could sort of see a little bit of something going on. And maybe they gave me too much of that relax because there was a light ahead. Now, I remember looking at the light. Then all of a sudden, there was like a little light coming in from the side. And I think I moved my eye towards the light over here. And I could hear everybody saying, look at the light, look at the light. So I jerked my eye and I looked straight ahead again. Okay. And then I went back on March 20th, surgery for the left eye, right? The left cataract. But this time I said, okay, I'm going to be good this time. And I focused really hard on looking straight ahead. I didn't want to get yelled at again. Maybe they didn't give me as much of that, relax in the IV as they did the first time. I didn't feel as relaxed as I did, but I felt focused enough to concentrate on the light, so I did not move my eye, definitely. Anyway, since the surgery, every once in a while, my right eye aches, okay? It aches. The left eye, never any problem, but the one I moved during surgery, yeah, that's always been a little achy. And lately it's been a little sticky. So when I had my 6-month checkup, I went for that October 15th. And I told him, I said, well, my right eye, sometimes feels gooky in the morning and a little achy. He gave me these eye drops, which are like allergy drops. He also gave me some, just dry eye things to moisten your eye. So I had my eyeball card. I made the little pocket, and this is the medicine for my eye. I put one of those butterflies or moths on the back. That might be a moth. And I put that in the pocket like that. That's the eyeball. Surgical center, eyeball. And then the last card, remember I picked out the one with the bug because I like the green sort of marble background. Looks like an old book, doesn't it? When you open up the old books, they've got that marbleized paper on the bookends there. And I just wrote, eye drops, before, during, and after surgery. 4 sets of instructions for 3 different kinds of eye drops on 2 different schedules, 1 for each eye. Yeah, totally crazy. So I put the butterflies on the back of this one like that. And then I used that border because I really wanted to get this border in somewhere. So I've got the butterflies and I've got the border. And there's a big raven right there. And this is my one schedule of eye drops. I don't think I kept both of them. I just kept one. And that's going to go right in there like that. And so I've got 3 journaling cards. Oh, I'm so happy this is done. I'm so happy I got this done, yes. Okay, so there we have it. And that goes into Dark Tony. Dark Tony the tiger. can poke those out a little bit on the side like that. Who is reading Edgar Allan Poe? I am so happy with this. I'm happy that it's done, but I'm happy. Maybe I'm happy I waited because I really like what I did. Okay, I said I would do a little bit of a mini flip because I think there's a page that has no journaling on it for some reason. Okay, this is Emma's portrait. I got this at the flea market. Isn't she gorgeous? And oh, this was some Easter Peeps things. Remember all my taste tests with Easter Peeps? I had treats. I had Easter Peep activities. That was so much fun. Oh, Grandma. Oh, I made a video on all-day lasagna. Yes, I made a video on making all-day lasagna. There's all my ingredients right there. And there's my lasagna out of the oven. That was February 21st. That was how Grandma made it. And then I went over this. So this is done. Yay. And this was just more Peeps play here. And in among the dark, warm beams of a windmill in northern Holland lived a gnome family. I just love this. Holland. I got the tulips. And this is a journaling card just about a funny thing my sisters were saying about tulips and how I planted daffodils because the deer eat all my tulips. So that's done. Okay. And this was just a fun sketch here. Watercolor. And I did these little bees. I think I made a video on making these bees. I think I made a video on doing this pocket too. And in here, what do we have in here? Okay. In here, oh, that's on the other side. That's April. Okay. in here. Oh, here's the journaling card. Oh, this is interesting. I made this. I forgot about this. Okay, so this has one little tiny pocket. It's like a secret little pocket. I mean, it just looks like a tab on the card or maybe a little decoration on the card, right? But actually you pull it out and there's journaling on there. But I made this little door and it's like the secret garden door and you open it up and in there are my irises that bloom very early in the season. And it's like a fairy door. I made it all sparkly with bling bling. And it's in a beautiful garden. And I've got that beautiful ribbon up here. And then you pull this out. It says March 8th, the mini iris bloom before the daffodils, 2 colors, purple and red violet. And that's what's in that picture there. I wonder now. Let me get that back in. Yeah, look at that. Wow, I like this. It's always good to go back over your journal. I wonder if this side needs a fairy or something on it. It's just a bunch of purple flowers. And this is like the fairy garden, isn't it? So sparkly, that little gate. I do have on the table here, I know, because I was just cleaning, right? Those, where are they? These guys here. These guys. These fairies, you're supposed to layer them up. And you're supposed to use dimensional tape, which I didn't do on my first one because it was a journaling card. But this one's in a tuck. I don't know. It might work on this one. It might work on this one. What do you think? I love this one. Think she'll show up on there? Oh, I got these little shiny ones. This one is the same as that one. Yeah, that one's the same as that one. She looks a little big. This one might fit on there. But I don't know. How do you get double-sided tape small enough for these little tiny pieces? Can you just use regular tape? What do you think? Yeah, let's put that in there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the journal page by page and just make sure that I feel like that page is, I'm not going to say complete, but satisfied. I want to say that I'm satisfied with each page at this moment. Sometime in the future, I may come back and add something, but yeah. Oh, you have to have a fairy on there. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Yes, got to get this into the journal. What if I put double-sided tape on the big pieces and regular tape on the smaller pieces? You think that would work? All right, got my stash out here. This is got different sizes. Oh, here's a thin one. This is really thick though. So we see how it looks. Okay, now do you need to put like a little bit extra in these parts over here? Not that one, this one. I don't have a lot of this. Let's see. I know that's not how you do it. Oh, you guys must go crazy watching me do things. That's absolutely not how you do it. You put the sticky side down, then you take the back off. And you don't need to take it off until you're ready to stick the whole thing down. I know, I know. How about down on her feet? I wonder if people make like little tiny, tiny pieces of this. Don't take the tape off until you're ready to put it down. I don't know. You think that's going to work? We'll see. What if I don't like it? Oh, there, I took that one off. Sticky business here. Sticky business. All right, I think that's it. All right. Carefully place this down. Okay, like that. Once it's down, so. Well, that looks nice. Okay. Now we got more parts here. Oh, there's another one yet. Oh, boy. You don't think it'll get too puffy? I worry about them being too puffy. Maybe they use a thinner foam, but I don't have a thinner foam. I've got double-sided tape. All right, let's try one more. One more 3D layer. I'm the kind of person that when a sticker comes with this foam on the back, I take it off. And here I am putting it on. Don't peel it, don't peel it, don't peel it. Don't peel it. Oh. Don't peel it, don't peel it, don't peel it. You never know what's going to happen in one of my journaling sessions. Anything from a dark Tony the Tiger to a three-dimensional fairy. Okay, you got to peel the back off. Did I do it right this time? And her foot. Did I get them all? I think so. And now that goes on there. Like that. She's getting chubby now. How about the wings? Do the wings have another third one? No, just her face, her hand, her scarf, and these little tiny things. I could probably just stop right there. Although I'd love to do that little bug, but little ladybug. I can get a piece small enough. So small I can't even find it. There we go. Okay, there's always somebody in the community that knows something that I don't know. So, I just love to just do something and then say, I don't know what I'm doing, because somebody out there will help me. So, when you do this, is there a thinner foam that people use? Or this is it here. This is just how they make it three-dimensional. Oh, I love the bug popping out like that. Ooh. I don't know about doing her arm. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Do we want to do her face? I don't understand, because this is just going to make her head pop out to there. What do you think? Yes or no? Yes or no? Survey. Oh, I know you like it. Okay. And the arm. All right. Whole ball of wax coming up. Oh, my scissors are getting so sticky. I'm going to have to go clean them. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just do it. And her arm. I can't even open these scissors now. They're all gooey. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little line to her nose there, but that's all right. Okay. I'm not going to do the scarf. And I'm not going to do the top. Oh, the ladybug in her hand. The ladybug in her hand, which is even smaller than the other one. Oh, and maybe that leaf. Maybe that leaf and that ladybug. That's it. That's it. I don't know if I can do this. It's so small. Okay. You don't know till you try. Get a helper. Well, my helper's full of glue. All right. Oh. Oh. Isn't that fun? All right. What did I say? The leaf. Okay. Which is also so tiny. But we're getting the hang of it. We're getting the hang of it. See, there's a little like oak leaf like right there. Then I think everything will make enough sense. We'll go with it. All right, almost lost a leaf already. I hope those little pieces of foam hold those tiny, tiny, tiny little things on there. Oh. I just didn't want to leave the back of the card blank. And I'm so happy I got to use some fairies. And I still got a few more fairies that I could use. Probably in a fairy journal, but got to spread the fairies out, put fairies everywhere. I like to keep the tape in a baggie so they don't dry out, hopefully. Bring back the journal. Now, will she go in the pocket? You just have to put her in carefully, that's all. Okay. Yeah, because it's a tuck. Yeah, see, the other one I did one of these three-dimensional fairies. It went into a pocket, which is a lot tighter. A tuck, you've got more maneuverability, right? You can get it in there without squashing it too much. But I love this. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. She fits just fine. I put the little bee, and I put the little bee. And this is just a sunny morning. Oh, I was transplanting mini daffodils. And forsythia's blooming. What's this? Oh, this is the tag off the forsythia. Oh, and here's the little daffodil. Oh, I got fairies on this side. Narcissus, these are the little ones. Look, I got fairies on this side and I got fairies on this side. And it's the same paper. Look at that. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. And this is all like scraps and things that I got at the flea market. Mixed and matched everything up. And these are some wooden ferns I got at the Dollar Tree, and I painted them. And the little ferns are coming up, and Angela Rose, the fairy there, is measuring how tall they were. And they were 7 inches tall on April 18th. Oh, I love this viney ribbon. Look how I put it around the card. I put some sparkly Mod Podge on everything. And this is my purple page. Like I put bling bling, just like I was going to do like a diamond painting, but these are like Dollar Tree bling blings here on this little piece of paisley. See? Ta-da! How that matches. And this is from, like the big box store, home improvement store, with their color charts and everything. That's why it says purples. And on the back, oh, this is the day, April 2nd, 2024. I took cuttings from my lavender plant. I just cut a bunch of branches and I stuck them in the ground. And I'd say 95% of them rooted and grew and had beautiful flowers. Yes, April 18th, still alive. What's today? November, still alive, right? That was fun. Now, we'll have to see if they make it through the winter. I told Mr. Possum that I'm going to put a little extra mulch around them. That might help. There's some vellum on here. I love vellum paper. A lot of celestial events and earth events this year. Yes. This is my funny story of viewing the solar eclipse. Through a calendar, you can see the moon eclipsing the sun. You can see the little crescents. Like these are round holes in the bottom of your strain or your colander. And you can watch the shadow. Oh, morning double clock. And it was just April 8th. And it turns into a crescent. And you also like construct a eclipse viewer out of a cereal box. And had the glasses, the glasses. I had to be very careful though, because, I just had my cataract surgery. So Mr. Possum was very concerned that I was going to look at the solar eclipse. But I did view it through the glasses. I didn't stare at it for a long time. No, isn't this a gorgeous card? And this one, oh, this is my demo. This is my demo. I made a funny video, short video on the solar eclipse, right? And I had these things on a stick, and I moved it like this, and I reenacted the solar eclipse. Oh, and underneath, I'm doing, can I move these out of the way? I'm doing my solar eclipse dance around the bonfire. We did not reach totality here, no. It got a little dark. It was a little strange, yes. It was a little strange. We did not get to see this. No, it was, it wasn't totality, but we did get the feeling of an eclipse. Yes, we did. We got the feeling of eclipse. Oh, there's more here. Oh, this is my sister and her husband with their glasses on. I hear the whisper of the stars and the call of the pale moon. Wow. Look at the phases of the moon there. That was exciting. Oh, I know this was spring. We went to fly a kite April 9th. Mr. Possum. You can't see the string, but the kite is like way up there. Tom flies his robot kite at Harkness State Park. Oh, this is his robot kite. This is from the packaging of his robot kite there. I made a journaling card out of that. And then for my kite, I made this little kite. Scrapbook paper. And I made a little tail for my kite. Isn't that cute? Blue and yellow to match that. But my kite was a dragon, so I got a picture of the dragon there. Oh, and they do have an old mansion there, and I was exploring around the gardens, and then the wind kicked up, and I ran over there to get my kite up in the air, too. And I made a clear pocket, just out of some packaging. Probably the packaging from the kite, right? Oh, and this page is about my forget-me-nots, which was my flower of the year for 2024. And I cut up the package, and I put the little flowers all around, and a little blue hummingbird, and a little fairy house. And these are the simple fairies I painted. I've got to make some more of those, don't I? Yeah. And I planted seeds all around the yard, and it took a long time for them to come up. I think I planted them too late, but by fall, they're all blooming and making seeds. I got to go out and either collect the seeds or stick them in the ground different places around the yard so they'll grow. This is a strange page with carrots on it. And I got little Easter bunny paper there. And I made these a couple years ago. They were slow stitch flowers with little cotton batting on the back, really soft. I think I gave some of these away. I sent some to some folks. Oh, and this is my crazy paper thing I was doing. I was printing, what was I printing with? Markers. Was I printing with markers? Oh, yeah. I was printing with the washable markers, I think, right? Washable markers from the Dollar Tree. And then going around the colors with the black glaze pen. And then there was a little shape looked like a rabbit. So I outlined that with my glaze pen. Oh, and there's a little bunny right there. That's the bunny that lives under our front porch, cottontail rabbit, eating my marigolds. Well, I thought it was eating the marigolds, but I discovered it was really the slugs that were eating the marigolds. And I said, so sorry I blamed you, little bunny, for eating my flowers. I thought it was eating my flowers, but it wasn't. Oh, and I got this really nice ribbon with the carrots on it. All about bunnies and carrots. And this is Earth Day, and this is recyclable packaging. And it flips up, and Mr. Possum and I took part in the Earth Day town-wide cleanup event, and we picked up a ton of garbage. Yes, we did. A ton of garbage. Oh, here's a picture. Here's a picture of me, 75 pounds of garbage. I got my little picker stick there. We filled bags and bags and bags. And it was raining. It was raining. But we got the job done. I could not believe how much garbage was on our street. Oh my gosh. People, they just throw everything out the window. Didn't their mama teach them any manners? Black-eyed Susans. I did this a couple years ago. I found this and I added it to the page. And I love this with the girl with the little kitty. My black-eyed Susans, I had one that grew, got some flowers on it. The other ones didn't grow, and they did get that black spot. But I did get one to grow. It was protected from the deer. It was in the middle of the verbena stalks. Oh, dandelions in the spring, wishing flowers. I made a whole little story here about the little girl not wanting her mom to spray the weeds. Because they're not weeds, they're wishing flowers. Oh, I just did this one recently. Remember I did a little ruffle there and a paper bag about digging up my dahlia bulbs. And this is about my freesias when I planted them in the spring. I had hardly any luck at all with those. But this was fun to make. Little garden. You put watercolors and then you sketch on top. Lots of ribbons. Lots of ribbons on that one. Okay. Oh, and little butterflies. All right, let's see. Oh, my lilac page. My lilac bush did bloom. One of them bloomed. The other one doesn't look like it's doing so good. They usually bloom around Mother's Day. Oh, I took a purple sparkle pen and added sparkle to the stamp. Oh, this is more fairies. This is a story of Betty Elizabeth Brown and her fairy crown. And I turned the page there. I saw a fairy on this side. Another one of my simple fairies and my morning glories. And I love these little whimsical teacups. Oh, this is paper I got from Temu, but I love it. I like to make these little journaling cards and put them in the seed packs. And a picture of them blooming on the vine, the morning glories, and beautiful morning glory vines growing up around my trellis, my new trellis. And I never got one single solitary bloom, not even a bud on the gorgeous vine over my trellis. And this is a picture of me. I made a funny video putting the trellis together. And I made a little trellis on the page. And then this is a recent page, right? I went to the fair with my sister and I did all these journaling on the fold-out brochure. And there's the purple cow and there's my poem. Well, that turned into an event, didn't it? Wound up making a purple cow soda drink and all that. What was this, back on Father's Day? Let's see. That was my dad. Oh, and this is a story that Bernie wrote about my dad and Old Joe the goose. And this is a story that I wrote about Old Joe and his two wives. That's supposed to be little Possum Patty there. And I did my journaling for Father's Day. It goes in there. And more seed packs and more journaling, zinnias. I didn't get too many zinnias this year. Oh, but the ones in the hanging pot grew great. Yes, remember that for next year. Mr. Possum, he really loved these little ones. These mini zinnies. These mini zinnies. I found this year, anything I put in a pot grew so much better than stuff I grew in the ground because it was so wet this year and the slugs were eating everything. Did my journaling. Okay. This is a recent page about a family picnic. You remember that? Okay, this is my next page. So that's right where I will leave this journal open. Tomorrow's sesh will be 4th of July parade. Yes, watermelon and something patriotic. Yes, I'm sure I have some things around here. I will find them and we'll do this page. We're not going to look ahead. No. We'll finish this page and we'll carefully go through the rest of the journal and see if there's anything else that needs to get done. But I have a feeling we're making good progress. Yes, we did 2 signatures, only 1 signature left. And I said I wasn't going to peek, but I just peeked. But I'll show you tomorrow. I don't know if there's anything else. Well, I won't know for sure until we go through it together. Yes, until we go through it together, then I can be sure that I'm happy with every page in this journal and it will be finished. And I'm so excited. So excited. Emma might get finished this week. Did I say that last week? Oh, I went on a tangent with my October journal there, didn't I? Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so this is it. This is for tomorrow. I'm so excited. Y'all better come back now, you hear? And let's finish this journal up. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye. Mottos to live by. Courage. Courage is the strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. It is the conviction to explore new horizons when it's easier to believe what we've been told. Courage is the desire to maintain our integrity when it's easier to look the other way. It is feeling happy and alive when it's easier to feel sorry for ourselves. Courage is the will to shape our world when it's easier to let someone else do it for us. It is the recognition that none of us are perfect when it's easier to criticize others. Courage is the power to step forward and lead when it's easier to follow the crowd. It is the spirit that places you on top of the mountain when it's easier never to leave the ground. Courage is the freedom of our mind, body, and soul. John Carzello.